Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I'm talking about a term that you might have never heard of called GuessEO. The GuessEO is a play on words from SEO. The very first time I heard this term was from the different SEO consultants Josh Basinski and Chase Reiner, and I have noticed a lot more people using this term lately, but I wanted to find what it is, and I want to give a commentary on people who practice GuessEO, and no fault of their own. But GuessEO, basically, it's when people take what they hear, like a blog post or a podcast or a video, and they take it at face value, and they don't put it to the test, and they don't apply it. Maybe they're not doing SEO for clients. Maybe they're only doing SEO for their own site. But they take these things that they've heard, and without doing any scientific testing or any observation, they take it as gospel truth. And this is really dangerous in SEO. And the reason why: Google's algorithm is a black box that changes all the time. You could even be a Google engineer and you would not know 100% of what goes into the algorithm day to day, because they change it several times per day. Now, yes, they do have these bigger updates that they do every 3 to 4 months now, but make no mistake, the Google engineers are making adjustments to that algorithm 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. They're also doing A/B testing in the search results, which is why you see sometimes a site will come out of nowhere, it'll start ranking really high, it'll be up there for a while, and then it'll come back down. They're doing A/B testing to train up the machine learning, the element of the ranking algorithm that they call RankBrain, which is basically they're trying to train up artificial intelligence, but it's still early on. So GuessEO, why it's so important that you do your own testing and you make your own observations and not just go by what a blog post says or a video says or a person speaking on stage over there says, or even what I or anybody else says. You need to make your own observations. The reason being, SEO is really like SEO knowledge specifically is like a game of telephone. Somebody writes something, somebody says something, and some of it falls by the wayside, but sometimes some of that gets repeated over and over and over, and it becomes like a campfire tale. It's mutated into this urban legend. And it gets so bad that, people are just basically repeating what they heard other people say in the Facebook group or the Reddit thread about what they heard somebody say that they heard from somebody else that they read in a blog somewhere. And I'll tell you a little secret about this too, why you should not practice GuessEO and just go by blog posts. A lot of people, and especially some people that are more prominent, they have ghostwriters. They don't actually write their own material. On top of that, a lot of these SEO people that you see that are bigger name, not all of them, but some of them, they make a lot of their money from selling courses, mentorships, coaching on how to do SEO. They're not actively doing any SEO at this point, and so they really are not in touch with what's working and what's not working. So I'm not saying that I'm the smartest person at SEO in the world. I'm not saying I'm the greatest expert in the world, because there's people that have been doing SEO for 20 odd years, and 10 years ago I didn't even know how to write HTML. But I do know this: I've been going full force with SEO for about 2 years, and there are certain things that I notice when I do audits for clients, and I make observations about what's ranking and what's not, and I write down my suggestions, and when people use those suggestions, they go up in the rankings. And when they don't take that advice, they just kind of stay where they're at. You know, GuessEO, it's really, really bad right now. I know I don't normally say that you should take what Google representatives say at face value because there is a little bit of a disinformation campaign. They can't out and out tell you what works exactly and what doesn't work. But when they have to come out and specifically say, don't use the disavow file unless you've built black hat links knowingly, then that is a symptom of GuessEO. That means that people are repeating the same, urban legends over and over to the point where they have to come out and say stuff like that. When they have to come out and say that we don't have a thing called the duplicate content penalty. But these urban legends and this GuessEO continues to thrive. It's really important that whoever you're listening to, whoever you're working with, that they're active in client SEO. Because if they're not, if they're just repeating blog posts that other people have written and not offering any commentary or insight from their personal knowledge and experience of working with clients in the present day, it's kind of suspicious. Last thing I want to say, why a lot of GuessEO is hurting people right now. A lot of people are jumping in on SEO as a form of monthly recurring revenue. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people that are web designers that are starting to do SEO, and some of them are young people starting a digital agency, people in their 20s, they're starting a digital agency, they want to do SEO. Some of them are, middle-aged people, they're looking to diversify. Because I do feel that web design is it's almost in a commodity phase where if you just sell straight websites and you don't have a specialized industry, you don't have a specific industry that you serve, or you don't have some specialized method or insight or thing that you focus on, I think it's getting a little bit harder. Kind of like how there was a downturn in the 2000, 2008, 2014. You saw a lot of people that were established agencies merging or going in-house or going to work for other places. That's happening right now in 2019. So it's really important. I will stress this. Make sure that you do a scientific method. And what I mean by that, SEO really strictly should be the scientific method. Don't just go by what a blog post says. Don't even listen to me. Don't listen to this person over here or over there. Make your own observations. So, scientific method when it comes to SEO. You have a theory. You want to put it to the test. Have a test site, a control site. Make your change. Observe what happens. Write it down. See if it fit your hypothesis. Record the observations. Write down what happened, what didn't happen, and then reform another hypothesis. That's basically the scientific method. That's what you need to be doing with SEO, and not just going by hearsay, not just going by urban legends, not doing GuessEO. It doesn't matter what, this person or that person says. You need to look at what's actually working day to day, because like I said before, the Google algorithm is a black box that changes on a daily basis. So if you are not experimenting, if you're not recording what's changing or doing scientific method, then you're going to be in a world of hurt. That's my 2 cents on GuessEO. I'd love to hear your thoughts. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO, and I'm here every single day making videos on SEO 365 days a year. I'll be here tomorrow. That's all I have for now. Till next time. Peace.